It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Minnesota. It's the Buccaneers and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. A gain of 6 there on first. From just shy of midfield, Brady. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On play action, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Daniil Hunter able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball. And it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Brady now on first down. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. To throw is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in L.A. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. 2nd and 10. A give. This is Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Herbert back to the air. A giant hole up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Herbert. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Herbert as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. He completes it to Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you? He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Out to his left. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. From midfield, here's Brady. Evans has it left side. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used. Yeah,
one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
We got this.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Brady now on 1st down. To Evans on the slant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. first play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, and that is incomplete here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Brady will look to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up. After the sack on first down, Herbert. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there for Minnesota. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run for it with Cook. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Herbert. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Cook. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And his kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 47.
And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.